Okay, well, without much fanfare, we're going to start our first ever Billy Bob Reads the News broadcast here. It's November 19th, 2005, and me and Looney Bird have decided to do the news every Saturday. We're going to read the news to you. We'll probably save up stories over the week and read them to you, but today we're just going to grab the newspaper and read you the best stories out of the paper. And what do you think, Looney Bird? Think we're going to have some fun with this?
Yeah, I think so. I think sometimes it's going to be pretty boring, though, Billy Bob.
Yeah, it will be, because sometimes there's not much news.
And you promised we wouldn't do any of the bad news, stuff about war and pestilence.
Yeah, no war and pestilence, unless it's funny. Then we'll do it. But we're not just doing funny news. We're doing stuff that, our listenership, all three of you, are interested in. And some stuff you're not interested in. I guess we're just doing stuff we're interested in, and whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Tell them about the technology, Billy Bob.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, we're using a PC to capture the audio. We're just using a cheap little $5 microphone today because we want to leave some room for some technical improvements as we go along.
Yeah, I'm in charge of technology, and I bought the microphone at the Radio Shack yesterday.
Okay, so let's get right to the news. We don't have any sound effects today because that would be a technical improvement, which we expect to do some other day. But the big news today, it looks like, is that we got another storm headed toward Florida.
Yeah, Duke lives in Florida now.
Yeah, that's right. Duke was in New Orleans back when Hurricane Katrina hit, living down there next to the river, and the hurricane came over and just kind of like knocked out his whole house. He told me he had to learn how to dog paddle.
Yeah, that's kind of funny because he is a dog and he had to learn how to dog paddle because the water came all the way up to his roof.
Yeah, but Duke's okay. He's living in Florida now, and I think he's a hurricane magnet, to tell you the truth. Everywhere he goes, because after he got run out of New Orleans by Hurricane Katrina, he went over to Texas to a place there, sort of a shelter, and then the hurricane whatchamajigger went over to Texas and got him there too. And then he came to Florida, and then the hurricane came to Florida. We're going to get Duke on the phone on one of our future programs here, and we'll ask Duke about that. But I think basically he's a hurricane magnet.
Yeah. Okay, well, this hurricane coming here in Florida, it's not a hurricane yet, but it's the 24th storm that might reach Florida by Monday. So we'll report next week and tell you how it did.
Yeah, and the storm's name is Gamma. So everybody get ready for a new storm headed toward Florida, and we'll report next week and tell you whether or not it was any big deal. What's next in the news, Looney Bird?
Well, I see here in the local news, a cop was charged with battery.
Okay. Let's see. Normally you charge a battery, but this time the cop was charged with a battery. Is that what the news is about?
Yeah, something like that, Billy Bob.
And what happened?
Well, apparently the cop is being charged with a battery.
Okay. Well, that's good. Anybody interested in that story? Let's see. I'll read a little bit of it. An Orlando Police Department officer faces felony battery charges. What's a felony battery charge, Looney Bird?
I don't know. I guess that's if you fall on a battery while it's being charged, I guess you'll get an electrical jolt.
Okay. Well, anyway, I don't know much about battery charging and stuff like that, so we'll move on. Let's see. I think the big news is that the Xbox is coming out. It says here that the Xbox 360 buzz builds before Tuesday's debut.
Yeah, Tuesday, the Xbox is coming. I'm not going to be in line all night long waiting for my Xbox, Billy Bob.
Yeah, here, let me read it to you. It says, Microsoft launches its second foray into the competitive realm of video gaming Tuesday with the Xbox 360, a turbocharged next-generation device that can depict individual hairs moving in a breeze. Looney Bird, do you think there's much call for that?
Yeah, I think everybody's trying to depict individual hairs moving in a breeze. Yeah, I think that's the next big thing, Billy Bob.
Okay. Well, anyway, it says here it may lack the punch to overtake rival Sony. It says accompanied by major buzz in the gaming community, the Xbox 360 hits shelves at midnight on Monday.
I'll be there.
At least several months ahead of Sony's PlayStation 3.
Yeah, who cares about the PlayStation 3? It's all about the Xbox as far as I'm concerned.
But it goes on to say that the video game console will have to fly out of stores at warp speed to give Microsoft a chance to cut into its rival's dominance in the $25 billion a year global market.
Oh, so they're not sure that the Xbox 360 is going to beat out Sony's PlayStation 3, huh?
That's basically it. So if we had the technology to do it, we would have a poll, and we'd have all you listeners out there tell us which one you think is going to win, the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3, because that's really the big news. But we don't have the technology to do that. But maybe if we get a couple more listeners, we'll figure out how to do it. Maybe one of you listeners out there knows how to do it, and we can put up a website or something. But right now we're just got this $5 microphone here, and Looney Bird's running the soundboard.
I ain't running no soundboard, Billy Bob. You're just going straight into the computer.
Oh, and then you're going to edit it later?
No, we're not doing any editing. It's just straight into the computer, straight out to the internet, and that's all you get.
All right. Well, okay. Well, here, let's see. Is there anything else?
Nope, nothing else today, Billy Bob.
Okay, well, it's a short show today, folks, because we're just kind of experimenting with the technology here of this microphone and this computer. So let's go for some dessert. Here, we'll turn right straight to the funnies, and we're going to read Beetle Bailey to you today, and it looks like Sarge is looking over Beetle's shoulder while Beetle is working on his computer, just like we're on the computer and Beetle's on his computer, and he looks like he's ordering something online, and the Sarge says, "I said order duct tape, not duct tape." You see, you get it? Duct tape, D-U-C-T, not duct tape, D-U-C-K. So Beetle's over, he must be ordering some duct tape. And then Sarge tells him, "That tape has nothing to do with ducks." And then Beetle says, "Yes, it does. It's for sealing quacks."
Sealing quacks, I like it, I love it.
Yeah, sealing quacks, get it? Duct tape. Well, anyway, folks, that's it. The Billy Bob and Looney Bird new radio, We Read You the News program is over for today. And we're going to just send this right on up to the internet so that all you news-hungry fans out there can get your earful. And write us in there. Write into... we don't have an address yet, do we, Looney Bird?
No, we don't even have an address.
All right, well, hold your comments for when we have an address, and we'll see you next Saturday, same place, same time, with the news, with Billy Bob and Looney Bird.
That's all, folks.